We are here pained for what the police have done. Murdering a Kenyan in a police cell.
Aibu kubwa sana ambayo imetokea katika nchi yetu ya Kenya. Kama mimi ningekuwa rais saa hizi, ningekuwa nishafuta watu katika hiyo ofisi.
Na spika, maafisa wale ambao walimbeba Albert kutoka kwao washtakiwe kwa makosa ya mauaji ili wasema nani ambaye aliwatuma kuangamiza kijana yule.
You don't see, you don't know. CS Murkomen, please, for the respect of this young man, you are yet to grow a child up to the age of 31. Can you immediately resign?
Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to All Kinds Entertainment. Guys, today we are still on the sad, the most heartbreaking story and the sudden death of our own beloved young Gen Z, Kenyan Gen Z, Albert Ojwang. Guys, today like I promised you guys, I'm going to do a video on the reaction of how the members of parliament reacted to this issue, so that at least we can get a view of people who are in parliament and how they feel of this, because like we have seen how Kenyans have reacted, maandamano, all strikes, chaos, all that, and it's valid because they killed this guy like in the straight right in front of our eyes, like literally he was talking the previous day before the following day he was found dead. So guys, I have collected a bunch of videos here to see how members of parliament have condemned violently this issue. They have condemned it very bold, and they have said they are against this issue. So we are going to take a look at how they have reacted and what are your thoughts as a Kenyan. Please guys, remember to like, share and subscribe to this channel, and I hope you like this. So let's take a look at how they have reacted and how they have condemned both Lagat, the Deputy Inspector General Kanja, and his CS Murkomen. Take a look.
I want to appeal to CS Murkomen. CS Murkomen, the National Security Council, where you sit, is charged with promoting and guaranteeing security of the country. And you have the audacity to come and face the Parliament of Kenya and tell Kenyans that you don't see, you don't know. CS Murkomen, please, for the respect of this young man, you are yet to grow a child up to the age of 31. Can you immediately resign? You are not fit to be in that docket. Please, I beg you, it is not personal. And if you think I'm joking, you are a well-read man. You know that in 2011, in Tunisia, a street hawker by the name of Mohamed Bouazizi was killed. And people came into the streets, and the government of President Ben Ali was overthrown. You truly don't know what you're playing with. Please resign. You cannot be an inspiration to be in cabinet.
He's saying, no, let us make sure that this guy is arrested and all. What was Ojwang discussing that made this man kill him? It's corruption. The reason this young man was killed, he said the police service receives close to 56 billion shillings every year. This is the story. This is the big thing in this house. But we are talking about, Ojwang is killed, we need to arrest. This country of ours has to be fixed. And you are the people to fix it. And you are refusing to fix it. Because we are part and parcel of the mess of our country. And when we are discussing this thing, you politicize them. You say, oh, it's broad-based. Oh, it is all about those people are the ones who are on the other side. When this thing collapses, all of you will be in the same boat, I tell you. You will hang separately. Yes. Because you are the people betraying this republic. The police officers are a consequence of our failure. That is the reality. We have refused to accept that we can fix this country, that we can work together, that we don't have to be tribal, that we can actually act as adults. But we behave like children when everybody outside is crying, saying, where are the adults in the house? I beg you people, let us sit and fix our country. What you see happening to Ojwang is a consequence of a failed system. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
For me, it's not even about the fact that he has died. Who gave the order for that young man to be brought to be arrested? For what? If you can't stand somebody, block. Who doesn't know the block button? You have to be all over listening to everyone and anyone at every time. I mean, this nonsense must stop. Kenya has come too far. These are things that are done in other countries that we have been condemning, some around us. Cannot happen in Kenya. We will not allow it. Not in Kenya.
We are here pained for what the police have done. Murdering a Kenyan in a police cell. Somebody's only child. How heartless can you guys be in the police force? So we want to know why. Why was this young man, Ojwang, booked alone in a cell at Central Police Station? If this was not cover up. Finally, Mr.
Nampatia kongole huyo mzee kwa sababu alisomesha kijana na kijana hakupoteza ndoto ya baba yake, akawa graduate. Lakini sasa baba yake anasema anataka kuletwa mbele ya huyu mtu anaitwa Lagat, apigwe risasi yeye sasa afariki. Huo ndio uchungu ambao baba yake anasikia saa hizi. Tunakemea sana kifo hichi. Cha pili ni kwamba huyu alikuwa kijana mdogo sana. Na yule alikuwa kijana mdogo wa miaka 31. Yule msichana ni umri wa Metho hapa. Senator Metho. Yule kijana alioa kutoka Giriama huko kwetu. Bibi yake ni mtu ambaye sisi tunahusiana. Kwa hiyo kama alikufa yule, aliua shemegi yangu, na yule dadangu sasa atakuwa mjane na ako na mtoto wa mwaka mmoja. Shame on this officer. Aibu kubwa sana ambayo imetokea katika nchi yetu ya Kenya. Kama mimi ningekuwa rais saa hizi, ningekuwa nishafuta watu katika hiyo ofisi. Huyu hafai kuketi ndani ya hiyo ofisi hata dakika moja. Huyu mtu anaitwa Lagat. Kwa sababu ameondoa maisha ya kijana mdogo ambaye alikuwa na future katika nchi hii. Na sisi hatutakubali hata kidogo kwamba ifichwe hichi kifo. Wanaanza kusema sasa kwa sababu yeye ni DIG, anafikiria anaweza kudanganya Wakenya wote. Anasema ati mtu alijigonga na ukuta alafu akaanguka chini akakufa. Kwani alikuwa anacheza mpira yeye huko ndani? Ukuta si mpira, ukuta ni ukuta. Na alafu ukuta hawezi kuua. Hakuna mtu alijigonga ndani ya police cell, otherwise pengine awe amejinyonga. Kwa hiyo Bwana Spika, sisi tunasema ya kwamba kitendo alichofanyiwa huyu na huyu jamaa ni hatua lazima ichukuliwe. Hawezi kutoa mtu kutoka huko, upite police station mengi, upite maeneo yote ya mapolisi mpaka umlete hapa Central uje kumbulia hapa ndani. Na hawezi kukataa.
Senator Ali Roba.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Ripoti za upasuaji wa maiti zimeonyesha kuwa Albert hakujiua, aliweza kuuawa na maafisa wale. Singependa kujiunga na wenzangu ambao wananung'unika. Bwana Spika, maafisa wale ambao walimbeba Albert kutoka kwao washtakiwe kwa makosa ya mauaji ili wasema nani ambaye aliwatuma kuangamiza kijana yule. Ni jambo ambalo linasikitisha Bwana Spika, kwa sababu kama vijana wa taifa watatendewa unyama kama ule.
Swali hilo lingine, IG na ameomba msamaha kwa sababu walipotosha nchi na kwa kusema kwamba Albert alinijigonga kichwa katika ukuta. Ni kama kwa maomba mbele hakuna ukuta aliupata na rombi.
One of our brother in Kenya lost their life in a very unfortunate manner. And it is even more unfortunate, I heard the father speaking, that was the only child they had. I mean, what does it benefit you as a leader when you see those kind of tears? What do you gain by doing such kind of an animalistic thing to a fellow Kenyan? Every Kenyan, myself, the other Kenyan ni yetu sisi wote. When I talk about Kenya, I'm not talking about anyone. I'm talking about our country. When a young Kenyan talks about a certain office held by an individual, they are talking about it because you are the one holding the office. If you have a thin skin, you can't take that. You exit.
Seli ya polisi. Ukikuwa kwa seli ya polisi huko ndani ya nyumba ndani na nje pia unajungwa na wabunduki. Utakufaje kwa seli ya polisi? Itawezekanaje ukufe kwa seli ya polisi? Na mimi nataka wale watu ambao wanajiita IPOA, Independent Policing Oversight Authority, muondoe uoga katika hii kazi. Mfanye kazi ya wazi. Wale watu ambao walio Ojwang wajulikani. Mambo ya kwanza kushika watu wadogo kwa wale mtawe. Umesema bandu bebe. Wale mnakuzinana. Mwenye amri ambaye alifikisha Ojwang kwa sel. Na Ojwang akakufia kwa sel. Lazima watu wawajibike. Hakuna mtu Kenya hii ambaye ako juu ya sheria. We are all below the law. Si ndio? Lazima sheria ambayo inafuata mdogo ifuate pia nani? Mkubwa.
Misdemeanor kesi ya kutaja kitu katika mtandao, wamchukua Nyanza wampeleka mpaka Nairobi, almost 400 kilometers. Why? Wangemsamu tu akaenda police station akaandikisha statement. You are killing a very prominent young person, taking his life. For what? Nikisha mnaona kama kitu normal kabisa.
And therefore, and we have spoken with the president on this issue, the president himself has said that he will bring to order the people that are in the government that are rogue, and we want to therefore tell the president, please strike your whip on people who are violating rights, because there are certain things that are non-negotiable, and one of them is a violation of human rights. You cannot kill people and expect that life goes on as normal. No, it's not possible. It will not happen. It won't happen. Not on our watch. You will not kill young people and let us expect us to be quiet. I know, and I can speak authoritatively because the president has told me in person that he does not stand this. If he does not, then let him crack the whip on the people who are doing this. If he doesn't tolerate this, let him crack the whip. We cannot bury people. And you know the saddest thing is when you bury a young person, the person you are punishing is not the young person. You are punishing that old mzee who was crying over his only child. What did that mzee do to you? We cannot have this. We have buried too many young people to bury one more young person. It's not going to happen. No. Hiyo tumekata.
I want to take this opportunity to condemn the gruesome murder of one Albert Ojwang at Central Police Station, Nairobi. I want to demand that the officers who committed this heinous act must be arrested and charged with murdering one innocent man, Albert Ojwang. The apex of the law, the Constitution, and the Penal Code outlines clearly on how matters should be dealt with once an arrest is made. Going to an extent of murdering an innocent man, moving all the way from Nairobi, wasting government resources in the name of Subarus, going down to Homa Bay, passing so many counties to arrest one person whose only mistake was to speak the truth on social media, was only to outline how Kenyans are suffering, was only to show Kenyans that there is high cost of living, that there is overtaxation, and that there is unemployment in this country, by pointing out unruly officers in the government by the name Eliud Lagat, who is a Deputy Inspector General of Police, you take an opportunity to go all the way to Homa Bay, arrest an individual, arrest Albert, move all the way back to Nairobi, noting that there are so many police stations within Homa Bay County. You bypassed all those police stations, came back to Nairobi, took an innocent young man from the dad with an intention to kill, premeditated the death of one Albert Ojwang. Reaching Central Police Station, you tell us stories which we only hear in movies, that Albert Ojwang hit his head severely on the on the wall. Does not add up. It's so sad. And what a time to live in this country, Mr. President, under your watch. You need to take time and reflect. You need to sit alone for a whole day. Reflect how you were brought up. Reflect how your mom brought you up. As you always say that you were brought up from a very humble background. Reflect on that. Reflect how far you've come to where you've reached. Reflect on what you want to do to Kenyans and reflect on the legacy that you want to leave behind.
Kwa nini ninyi hamruhusi watoto wenyu? Kwa nini hamruhusi watoto politician? This time round you rules. Take that message and keep it. Naongea kama kuhani. Mkicheza mtakulana bado. Sasa hivi nimegeuza mishale. Sio watu peke yao wataruhusi, hata nyinyi mtaruhusi. Take my message and keep it. Mtaruhusi. Mtaenda maoborezo hata nyinyi. Nimeshapitisha hiyo na mimi kwa bunge ya kwetu.
Now guys, you have actually seen how they have reacted, how they have condemned the Inspector General, the Deputy Inspector General Lagat and Kanja for letting this happen. They actually, you have seen how Babu Owino have said, they actually passed like all counties from Nairobi to Homa, is it Homa Bay, to just take that guy Albert from his home to Nairobi. Like wameruka all those police stations, all police stations in Kisumu, Homa Bay, Migori County, all those, they took him from all those streets up to Nairobi County just to murder him here. You can see it was actually meditated. You know when you like some things you can just tell premeditated. It was meditated. Like, why would they not arrest him back in his place? They had to take him all the way from his place up to here. And like I said, guys, Gachagua has been telling us things, and you Kenyans have tried to ignore Gachagua, but somebody who is inside, when it tries to tell you guys what is happening there, don't ignore. Actually, before I talk a lot on Gachagua, take a look at this video and tell me why this was said before, and you have seen what has actually happened. Tell me why. Now take a look at this.
You have no business being the Inspector General of Police. Na mimi nikushauri wewe, kwa sababu ni mtu ya nyumbani. Wewe bwana Kanja unatumika vibaya. Your predecessor Japheth Kome, mtoto wetu kutoka pale Meru, alitumiwa vibaya wakati ya Gen Z. Akatumia nguvu kuua watoto, kelele ilipozidi akakuwa sacrifice. Akaitwa na rais, akaambiwa jiuzuru, akajiuzuru, akaenda nyumbani. Bwana Douglas Kanja, you are being set for the same. What will happen? Na mtaniambia. Wewe utaambiwa useme hakuna abductions, hakuna nini ifanyike, kelele ikiwa mingi vile iko, utaitwa uambiwe andika barua uende wapi? It is up to you now to be a man and speak out. Na useme these abductions are being done outside the police command.
Like you have heard, he actually warned Douglas Kanja, the Inspector General of Kenya Police, National Police Services in Kenya. He actually warned him and told him, you are being set up. And now you see how people are blaming, some people are actually blaming Kanja for throwing like the excuse he gave ati Albert alijigongesha kichwa akiwa kwa cell. Na nani alipewa speech aseme hiyo excuse? It was Kanja. So like the way Gachagua said he's being set up, it can't be that he's being set up for the same, because the guy mwenye actually they have not identified who ordered for Albert Ojwang to be drove all the way from his place to Nairobi to be murdered. No, they have not given information on that, but they have given information on how he actually apologized. Actually, Kanja apologized, and that was so low of the government. Imagine saying that somebody alijigongesha kichwa kwa sel kwa ukuta hadi akakufa. That is so damn, like, I don't even have a word for that. Even though Ali apologized, that was not something you can tell Kenyans, people who are literate, not people who are literate. You are telling them that is a, like, guys this actually niko na video yenye nafaa kufanya. I have another video I'm going to do on how Kenyans have recreated the scene they pictured from Douglas Kanja on how Albert Ojwang they said like venye alijua. Kenyans have recreated that. I'm gonna do a video on that, but you have seen. And let me see, what are your thoughts? Do you think they're using Kanja to run it? Because we know Lagat, the deputy chief justice, no, why am I saying chief justice? The deputy inspector general Lagat, he's a let's be honest, and Ruto Sugoi, we know Kanja is the only guy there who is not from that side. So if there's somebody who will be sacrificed, it's gonna be Kanja. Let's be honest, guys. That is Lagat, and this is keep Ruto. That is keep Lagat. Let's be honest. Okay, what are your thoughts? Hope to see you guys in the next one, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And peace.
Na hiyo 2027 sasa ujue nitakuwa nimejipanga mbaya sana.